So we're going to go ahead and check out this video here where it's going to be about a man essentially saying like the US government is telling us Americans that yes, China is a threat. China is a threat. Y'all need to stop messing with them. That's why we had to get that Tik Tok up out of there and then, reinstated, less than 24 hours later. Okay. And we're also going to be coming after that red note and anything else, including cap cuts, lemonade, and something else. China is not good for the American people, okay? So let's go ahead and look at his video.
As a threat, huh? China, 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 China. Haven't checked, but probably China, 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 China. My grandfather made this, so not China. Hold on. China, China, China. Oh, would you look at that? China. This rug, China. This rug, China. All of these, probably China. China. Let's go upstairs. China, 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 China. But yet we're all of a sudden worried about China. The truth is, it has nothing to do with China. And it has everything to do with the truth that you can find on this app. But another important point that they don't like to bring up, you can't invest in stock when it comes to TikTok. And we all know our congressmen and women love to invest. Pretty interesting, so many of them have thrown so much money into Meta right before they voted to ban TikTok. Have a good one.
So as you all have just seen, he's going around his house and saying China. Now, for me, I've always liked the whole China that Trump does. I found that to be hilarious every time he did it. But here's the thing, okay? That's something that is actually quite interesting to me, where you think that just because you know something that everyone else knows it too. Apparently that's not what happens. Okay, because you see a lot of people like, yeah, China, they're trying to get our national security stuff. Yeah, they're trying to get our passwords. They're trying to get our bank statement. They're just getting information. It's like, well, isn't the government, the US government, doing the same thing? And isn't that why we also have a lot of class action lawsuits as well? I mean, if we're going to keep it real, let's just call it what it is, So I'm over here like, don't our own government already do this to us, y'all? I don't know. Maybe I'm a little, I don't know. But I'm like, how is this any different? They're stealing stuff all the time. Targeted ads where these other applications on your phone, they open up other things and looking at all your other stuff, and then you get a class action lawsuit saying, well, were you wronged by biometric data, where they got all these class action lawsuits. I mean, come on, let's keep that real about that. But that's also something else. People have a lot of this kind of xenophobia in this regard, and I go and look at it and I'm like, y'all, you do realize everything here is from China, right? That's why when you also go and look in your communities that had all these manufacturing plants and now nobody can get a job, we also sent the jobs to the people that we said are no good. So we got people that we don't like making our stuff for us. We got people that are so terrible, we trust all their products that come over. And if you worked at the post office, you know about that dang China post. Okay, no bueno. All right. How much Chinese stuff is coming through? You got Thailand, you got things coming from Mexico. I mean, you got a lot of imports. So, I mean, do we hate all these places that we're getting cheap goods from? And the people in power, the list, for example, are benefiting and profiting? I don't know. Maybe I'm a little confused. But no, I just thought that was very interesting. And yeah, that is what I heard, is that a lot of these people actually went and invested into Meta because Meta was supposed to be, having all these little features to make it like a TikTok. And then they reinstated the next day. So I'm like, what are we talking about here? But I thought, yeah, I thought this video was quite hilarious just by the simple fact where it's like, so many people are saying, oh no, China bad, China bad, China bad. It's like, well, China, it's literally, I mean, what, this pillow, what does it say? Does it say where it's made in? My camera's flipped. And then, made in China. Okay. But what is this blanket? I got this blanket off of Amazon. Okay. What is this blanket saying? Oh, it was washed out. It would have said made in China. Okay. I got this little snowball that ain't connecting anymore. This thing probably says made in China too. Okay. So if we gonna keep it real, let's keep it real.